Hey, what's up, my endings? Welcome back to WYA and the Ding. Today we're going to be talking about a game, Devil Spire Falls, the much awaited at least to me, much awaited sequel to Devil Spire. Um, During my time streaming Devil Spire, if you saw the videos for it or know about the game itself, while I was streaming it, I was joined in the chat by Ithiro Sumi, the developer and publisher of the game. He told me all about Devil Spire Falls and how it's coming out. Looking at the store, it's coming out on July 7th, and I am so excited for it. Um, Devil Spire itself, number one, was more 2D in the style of, let's say, Doom or whatever else. Looking at the store, you can see this one is akin more to things like Drova, which is a wonderful game, and I can see the comparison. I've played it a little bit, and I have to make a new character because my characters die and the game is crashing and things, because this is just a demo and this is not even the actual thing. It's going to come out in early access in July. But considering that, I think the game has so much promise. It reminds me more of the adventure mode of Dwarf Fortress, which I very much loved. Being able to take your character, put them out in the world, and even talking to people and how you discuss things with them, being able to recruit people, being able to take on quests from them, being able to go to different dungeons and huts. This game is procedurally generated, so you're able to see how many huts, how many dungeons, how many villages are in the area, and there's more to come for sure, but that's basically what we have for now. So, I'm going to start the game with my character here. He's currently nameless. I'm going to end the tutorial because I just personally don't feel like reading all that to you right now. I'll cover the basics of what's going on here, but I will be just playing the game here because I haven't gotten too far in this game before it's crashed before. So we'll see how far I can get in this one, and if I can actually get through a solid, let's say, 35 minutes of gameplay for you guys, I can even try to make this a small series where we investigate this game. I know others are doing that online as well, but now you get to see it coming from me, a person who played Devil Spire itself and very much enjoys it. A fan of open world games and a fan of dungeon crawlers, and this one has both of those things. So I get to gather these things on the floor because I can craft in this game. The crafting system is, well, for all intents and purposes, in Devil Spire, it was pretty intuitive. You can make out what you'll be able to craft based on what you're using. Here, it might be a little different. I believe there are skills you need to level up to be able to craft most of those. That little whoop sound you're hearing in the distance is definitely somebody fighting a monster. I don't know where they would be or what monster they're fighting, but I would love to find out. It's probably a monster fighting another monster or a villager fighting a monster. As you can see, there's a villager in the distance, meaning there's a village in the distance. They do defend themselves against monsters if they get close enough. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I can see him talking. He must be fighting then. Let's see if we can go help him. No? Something's happening, and I'm much closer to it now. I can hear that. Whoa! Oh, that must be why. Okay. So they hurt themselves when they jump off. I can see they have names, much like in Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode. They have names, they have factions that they belong to, and you can have disposition with them, which is more favor or non-favor with the factions based on what you do, who you investigate, who you talk to, who you steal from, etc. Oh, so we're hearing this villager jumping around a fire. I wonder if that's a thing that we'll see stuff for later. I can jump too. I don't know why he was doing it, but I will also jump with him. So let's talk to this guy. He is tall. Oh, he must be a reptile person. In this game, you can choose to be a human, a feline person, or a reptile person. And he's gone. I wonder if they're talking to me. What is that sound? Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm seeing and hearing many things I haven't heard before. We got man rooms down there, which are a type of mushroom monster, and they're level 2. I'm gonna see if I can start killing some of these things and leveling up. So, to describe the combat in here, it's a little janky considering what we're dealing with, but R1 pulls out your weapons, holding the D-pad down. I'm using a controller, by the way, an Xbox-style controller. Enemies can use magic. You can use magic. I don't know if I have any magical abilities. I do. I have one fire blast. I picked a blasphemer for my class, so they start off with one or two magic abilities, and so you're gonna see me use that in a second. My fire blast will take up 20 MP, so I'm just trying to avoid these guys until I can have enough energy to move around. My stamina is going down here. They are so close. I'm gonna use. I'm guarding with that, but I can. Ooh. Oops. I accidentally pressed the wait button. I see. So I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna cancel that and run again. I'm gonna try and use this magic with R2, I believe it is. Yes, it is. Boom. Okay. Now, I don't know if they were like specially. Ooh, unarmed leveled up to 2. So it has a kind of. Ooh, I am dead. Whew. I've burned myself for 30 more seconds. I did that too close to myself. So clearly, we have friendly fire in this game. I could recruit people from the town, the villagers, if I get close enough with them. A man room leveled up. Oh, and I died from my burn. I wonder who leveled up there. Okay, so that is a good example of what can happen to you there. I'm gonna hit continue, and I'm going to come back. Wow. Learned curled stance. Death corrupts you. You lose 2 attribute points. Interesting. So death is not the end, it seems. And right now I must be crawling on the ground. I am crawling on the ground. So if I press B, I'll be crouching, and then I can stand. I can't see anything in this darkness. Oh lord, that is scary. I have no mana. I have 1 health. So death is not the end. You can come back, but you are damaged. So it looks like I lost some points in my skills based on my death. That's sad. Level 2 unarmored. I have skills that I gained from just existing. Interesting. So you have all of these different skills you can level up. Kicking, dodging, dual wielding, edged weapons, enchanting, heavy armor, shielding, shooting, you know, just everything you can imagine doing. It reminds you of Soul Ash 2 in the fact that you have all these different aspects, and it's kind of Skyrim-ish in the way that you level them up by doing them. Jumping, falling. You can take fall damage, so don't just do that. There's a lot of systems at play, and that's why they said that regardless of the tutorial, you will have to do your own investigations to figure out how to use these things. So I am going to try and look at my inventory, open this up, hit LT or R2, and you can move down to magic menu. So I have the skill haste. Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm not going to forget that. I want to see what it does. I have no idea. Known effect. I don't know what it does because I haven't used it yet. Is that why I haven't? Interesting. So I got a blast ability with my fire blast. Let's see what happens, how I change myself, my skills. I don't know how I would change my... Oops. Did not mean to do that. Let me put that back. Because I'm sure people will be angry if I start just blasting. Okay, so you can see on the top there where I'm in my inventory or my shortcut slots. I have 1, 2, and 3 different bars for shortcuts. I'm gonna go back into my inventory, and I'm going to equip these 2 shortcuts. I'll have them be in my 3, so I'll have my 3 be my spells. Alright, that's there. I'm gonna set that as a skill. There we are. Okay. Now let's talk about the crafting system a little bit while I'm in here. I want to show you really the talking system because I find it very intriguing, and it's what reminds me of Dwarf Fortress in the way that you go about it. So first, to get over the crafting system, you can see on the right side I have my character's things. Everything here has its different attributes that I can look at by clicking on the button to check that out. Separately, I would be able to swap hands with my weapons if I wanted to. I currently have my right hand, and I'm fine with that, because I'll be right-handed. The items here, I can also check what they do. I can see, while hovering over them, that the cottons used to make textiles, grass is used to make textiles, so I'm going to see what happens if I combine the two. You can't combine two of the same item, but you can combine one of these and one of the others. So I'll combine that, and I'll combine the grass, and I'll press X to combine them. Requires field upgrade, smithing level 9. Okay. So I can't make any clothing out of it just yet. I have clean water, which restores my MP over 30 seconds. I could definitely use that right now. I need mana. And I also need health. I don't know if I have anything that gives health. I don't have anything that gives health. Okay, great. Alright. So we're gonna ignore that for now. Right now I'm using piercing damage, as I can see there on the left. And if I do level up, I can have attribute points to increase, as well as my other things going on here. So. Ooh, interesting. So I can see the buildings I can make, as well as the different furniture I can make. So I could just make these with... Okay, if I have the materials there, I can make it. So these are the blueprints I have for my crafting. The craft station, wood logs. Okay, so I need to find a way to figure out how to make these things. I haven't done that yet. So a simple bed. Ooh, I need grass. So I'm gonna look around for grass, but it's so difficult to see anything at this dark hour. So dying had me out for quite some time. I'm gonna go around collecting the grass I can find, stay by the bonfire for some light, and we'll see if I can make myself a bed. I assume this is a pile of bones. It is. Learn skillful gathering, peasantry level 2. Let's find out what that does real quick, because I haven't seen many of these. I'll go to my skills. I can see here that I've learned skillful gathering. Gather twice as many items from plants. Good. That's going to be great for finding more grass. Now, I'll be quiet a little bit and just enjoy the game. Oh. Oh, golly. I seem to have fallen off of a cliff. Yeah, it definitely did. I couldn't see anything. Death corrupts you, but you cannot get any weaker. Interesting. So I'm already the weakest I can be, huh? That's fine by me. I want to stand. Whoa. Something just fired things. Oh, the man room's got magic too. Great, so that's a poison cloud for sure. I have to ignore that for now. I have to dodge that. I can't exactly fight that guy right now. He's got a lot of grass from that. So I'm almost enough to make my things. I can't fire blast him because I don't have enough mana, so I'm gonna have to fight him normally. Ah. Whoa! I'm dodging that. There's no way I'm gonna let him hit me with that. So there's a dodge button. Of course, this is the circle or B button. Wah! I have nothing to fear since I am already as weak as I can be. So I'm just gonna keep getting these murders in and come back to kill him. You can also climb. It tells you what you're doing over there. I'm standing currently. I could be sneaking. I could be climbing. And I am climbing now. Climbing up a hill. So the hill that I died on before, I might have been able to just climb up it like so. Kind of Breath of the Wild-ish. And you can level up your climbing skill as well. So I'm not just prone on the ground, I can also climb up walls. Eventually I'll level this up enough. But for now, this is the skill we have. I'm surprised it's lasting this long. Oh, I've leveled up. Nice. Learned running stamina. I assume when I level up the skills enough, I get things. So let's check out my level up. I can increase my attribute points. I'm gonna need more agility for sure. Running's important to me. We're gonna go with some more wisdom for max MP and charisma. I don't know if I should be doing that, but I will be doing that. We're gonna go for kind of a mage-ish build here, because I am more than happy to use magic. I enjoyed magic in Devil Spire 1. Alright, enough of that. 6 grasses, 2 seeds. Okay, so there's no way I can't make myself a bed now. I'm gonna go get by that bonfire. Oh, I'm currently looking at a man room. Let me go around him. Hopefully the people in the town can help me if I get in there. Oh, so it is like Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode. I can walk into people's houses too. He's got an altar. Let's find out. So here's one of the most interesting aspects of this game so far. It's got so much promise, and I think it's because of stuff like this. Talking to people. So, you can see on the top all of the people they have a faction affiliation with. That in itself is cool. But on the bottom, I have different options I can do. I can ask them to teach me something, like in Soul Ash. I can recruit them, but they won't... You can see everybody's got their own things. They'll only usually join after you get their disposition up to 100%. So I gotta keep talking to them, do quests for them, etc. I can see his stats over there, knowing that if I get this person with me, they are going to be pretty good at vitality. They'll be a good tank. They got endurance. I would love to have them with me, actually. They don't know any spells, but they can ride. So that's interesting. Anyway, I think it's a she. Because the person over there looks like a guy with the chest they have on them and the shape of the body. So, let me ask them a question. Much like Dwarf Fortress, you can ask them the starts of questions. What is the closest... let's go with... What is the closest village? If I ask them this question, I lose disposition. So every question you ask them costs you favor. They have more favor or more charisma than I do, so it costs more disposition to ask them a question. I'm just not going to do that. I can trade with them. They have some clean water I could use. Let's see how much that would cost me. I'm gonna see if I can get that. Boop. Okay. So I have that. It would cost me 5 coins worth of things. Let's see if I can trade that much over. I have copper coins, so I can trade them 5 copper coins. Alright, there we go. There you go. Worth it, worth it. And so we have traded. It didn't give me any disposition, but I'm glad I had the money for it. So let's check this out. I chat with them. It's a complicated process when you look at it, but in actuality it's very simple. You see the arrows. Currently we're on surprise, right? We're on the surprise section. To get the disposition up with them, you can see what types of conversations will increase and decrease disposition. So you want to use in your arrow direction something that goes to the amount of disposition you want to gain. So you can see here that a conversation involving crime is going to give them joy plus 2 times disposition, so 2 disposition percentage. Trust would give them plus 1, anticipation plus 1, and anger would leave it completely neutral. The other 3 on the bottom, -1, -2, and -1. I'm going to avoid those conversations the most I can, and you can see numbers next to those topics. So that's the amount of times I can use those topics. So we're going to start off with the crime, start off strong. Crime really is a joke. They think it's something joyful. So I'm going to go over to trust next, and that requires history. So you get the idea here. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going until I get the most out of the disposition I can, and then I'm going to leave the conversation and try to get a quest for them so I can get more disposition from them. Let's find out how to do that. Back to joy again. If I go adventure. Adventure really is a joke. Yes, it is. I'm going magic. So that's magic. What else do you know? Go back to trust with nature. Adventure again will get us the +2, which is always good to have. Boom. We'll go with history to get the trust again. I can't use adventure anymore, and I can't use history anymore, so I have to take a negative from here. So it's a balancing act of these two. I'll go with... Ooh, if I just don't do any of those, what happens? If I just do crime right now, what happens? Nature. It takes me back to surprise. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So I can kind of reset it. Boom, crime. Boom, magic. Don't have any more nature. Religion is gonna reset it, so we'll go religion. That takes me to joy. I'll go with politics. Surprise. Politics again. And crime would be the end of it, but I don't have anything for that. So they don't like religion at all. So I have 13 disposition. That is friendly. Good enough. Good, 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 good. I'm done talking with them right now. And I'm going to check to see if I have a quest to potentially get more disposition with them. Gukoten of Wood Shadow must die. Vitunis of Ruin Shore asked me to kill Gukoten of Wood Shadow as vengeance. I get a silver coin as a reward. That's better than copper. I'd take that. And 500 XP. I'm probably gonna level up from that. Kill them. Okay. Let's find out if I can do that. Boom. Good luck on the quest. Thank you. I'm going to need it. If I join, what's that do? Oh, I can join a faction. And since she's a superior member of the Runshore community, I might be able to join. Superiors can recruit, so she can make me part of her faction. I need to be 50% to be able to join or recruit them from that faction. Okay. Yep, my loss indeed. Thank you very much. I'm going to walk away. I can have you teach me some things, though. And she won't do it because I'm not a high enough disposition. I can't spend the favor to do so. Right, great, 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 great. Wonderful. Goodbye. For all intents and purposes, I get to see what these things would do if I use them. Let's find out. I could enchant my equipment. Let's go with the Fine Stone Dagger. Learn effects by casting spells. I can do that too. I can't equip it or I can't enchant it currently, but I can put it in there. I need to select an enchantment for it. So we'll go with haste, maybe? No, I can't actually give them my equipment for the grimoire there. I need to pick some type of skill to give it. Ooh, I can give it a burn. Heck yeah. Alright, that's neat. I can use that. But I need to have a ruby to be able to do it. Unfortunate. Let's go with a 2-second burn. I don't have a ruby, so I need to come back when I have one of those. Let's see if this guy has a ruby, actually. He's got a small fish. I could probably take that off of him, because I need to have some health. So I'm going to take that small fish off of him. That's 3 coins worth. I have 3 coins. Here you go. Easy peasy. Oh, I gave him more? Yeah, I gave him more than he needs, but I don't mind. Goodbye. Neat. An orb stand. So you can see there's just so many other things I can get. Can I cook this fish? I can make potions, cool. Level 1 clean water, level 2 tea. Oh, they're talking? And he's gone. Great, okay. I want to kill that person for them. But currently, I am worried about myself. So I'm gonna see if I can make one of them there. I'm gonna find my building menu. There we go. Here's my map. Runshore Village. I don't know where the enemy I'm supposed to be finding is, but I'm sure gonna find out if I can. Let's see. Zoom. Oof, we've covered just so little of the actual map. I need to find out where Gokuten is. Reset. Alright, alright. On to the journal. Let's look at our quests. Oh, you know what? Okay, I got some disposition with her, right? So I can probably just ask her where he is. Yeah, I can ask her where he is, kind of like I would in Dwarf Fortress, just to make sure. So one of these guys is a human, one of these is a reptilian. And Gokuten is a feline, part of the Woad Shadow community. So they're in Woad Shadow Village. I need to find out where that is. So I'll ask her where is Woad Shadow Village. No, I'll ask this guy because I don't have any disposition with him. Oh, I could sleep too. That's good. Where is Gokuten of Woad Shadow? I could ask him that. I could go, where is the Woad Shadow Village? There we are. I think it's that way. About 2,300 meters away. Okay. So I'm now at negative 12% disposition, but I don't mind that. So I can use my disposition with her. Okay. 2,300 meters that way. Now we know where to go. I'm gonna see if I can sleep. And then we'll head on over to the village. So they just let me sleep in their place. 33 minutes until the end. I can pickpocket from them. I won't currently, but I could. The small fish. I need to find out how to eat that, get my health back. Restores 50 HP, over 60 seconds. Definitely good to eat. I'm gonna eat that. Gonna drink this clean water. Alright, so I'm slowly gonna regain things over time. Now let's go check the map. $2,300 meters that way. So let's find out where that's gonna be. Ooh, look at all these difficulties. Let's see if I find it on the map. I do not find it on the map. That's alright. I just have to walk that way. Much like Dwarf Fortress when you're an ordinary person, we're going. So he pointed off this direction. So we're heading out. There's just so many people in this village doing things they need to do. Now, I want to avoid... I can see them leveling up on their own. So it's a very vibrant and fun area to live, where people are currently helping each other. So I want to avoid dying like I did last time. I'm gonna see if I can climb. This may help me. Okay. Yep. my stamina automatically goes down while I'm climbing, but I'm gonna climb regardless. So much like Dwarf Fortress, I could just spam this rock to start getting my climbing skill up if I really wanted to. Oh, I am struggling. I'm sideways currently. Okay, one over the other. I'm about to make it up. I'm falling. That hurt. Alright, I'll take that as my cue to not do that anymore. Let's go find that village, yeah? Hopefully we can do that before it's over. And it's been like 30 minutes. I've got like nothing done, but I showed you a lot of the different functions of the game. So now I'm just gonna focus on finding that village if I can, and seeing what happens when I try to take on a guy. Let me turn off the music because it's fun. I'm gonna turn the effects down because I don't need to hear them as much. I like this so far. See, it's got so much promise. I wouldn't know where to start. I'd spend hours in this game, and I think I'm about to spend hours in this game too, if I get the chance. Now, I don't know what the end will be for me, what it means by 30 minutes to the end, but that could be episode 2 when we look at it. See what happens at the end. Maybe that big old fireball in the sky will come down. So that looks like a village over there. I can see a bonfire. Let's see if that's the village. Oh. Nomad horse. Okay. Level 41. Oh lord. So you can even tame the monsters, not monsters, you can tame like horses and things for convenience. And I want to go see if I can tame that horse. This was difficult last time I tried this. It froze when I got thrown off the horse. Kind of like how you do this in Ark, which I'll be streaming at 4:30 today. Interesting. So this area has a different soundtrack altogether. Let's check out this horse. You can trade with the horse? Interesting. He's hungry. If I hold on to it... Oh. Ah. Oh, horse did not let me ride that thing. Oof. Okay. Well, at least that's where it cut off on me last time. I'm glad I didn't die. At the very least. Can I talk to this nomad? Hey man, you got some food for me? I'm kinda dying. Risen watches Hokohi. Negative 39? Why does he hate me already? Better give me something good. Golly, that's a lot. I'm gonna ask for some tea. I can actually make some tea myself with the clean water and grass. So, oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. There's a man room after me. I'm just gonna run up here. I'm gonna burn him. With my classic burner skills. Get far enough away so I don't kill myself with it. And boom. Oh, I missed. Okay, this is difficult. My stabby daggy is gonna be so difficult to hit him with. So I'm just gonna have to do it anyway. You've been parried. No! Such short range. Well, that was a good look at the game so far. we're still gonna continue, of course, since I can't really lose much more, but it's gonna be dark, so I'm gonna make myself a bed and try to sleep till the morning. But this has been Devil Spire Falls. I hope you enjoyed a quick look at the game, and I definitely will be playing it more. I have to be ready for the stream in like 30 minutes, so I'll have to leave it now. Maybe I'll come back, try to find the village, and then we can start off there next time. But for now, I've been Yin. You are here because you are meant to be here. Now, as always, you have to remember that you are loved, you're worthy of love, you're special, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye, everybody.